to the one podcast who adventure through them all, episode number 160. Boy, 160. We're getting so close to Devin's weight. I'm the Beast Snow for this episode, joined today by Jordi, Devin, and your boy Jake. Cody is not with us. He is traveling the United States in his truck. So,
what kind of truck?
A big old truck.
What color is it?
Semi-truck.
His ass road truck.
Semi-truck. So good luck to him. Good luck to him. So before we get into this episode, if you guys are listening to us right now, go follow, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating. On Spotify. I don't know how that works on iTunes or Google or any other ones, but you know what? If you're on Spotify, rate us 5 stars. Follow, subscribe, whatever you do. If you're watching us on YouTube, go subscribe. All right, we're probably close to hitting that big old round number that we
did. We're at 50.
Are we?
We are.
My God, here we go.
Look at us.
All right, next we're going to 51. All right, so yeah, subscribe, like the video, comment something. You know what? Get involved. All right, and then we're on Twitter at TOPTERTA. All right, go there, follow us for updates to everything about the podcast and our goings-ons. All right, but you know what? Just like every other episode, Devin is going to bring you the best news of the week. We're going to talk about the state of play that he didn't even get to watch. We're going to hit the gym in Jake's Power Hour. We're going to see what he's playing. We're going to see what we're all playing. Devin's been, picking up a new game is what I am hearing. But we'll talk about it. The Shadow knows nothing this week. Knows a lot about...
I got something.
Oh. Well, I guess the Shadow knows a lot about the open road, but we're going to talk some wrestling. Vince is in the news again. That came out right after we posted our last episode, and we're going to talk about Royal Rumble because that happened. And Jordi, special segment for Jordi this week. Maybe. Special news segment. Yeah, we'll be listening very intently to it. But first, we're gonna play Do You Know a TOPTERTA? This is where I ask you guys a question. We're all gonna, do a little, back and forth. You know what? Just have a little discussion. Get to know each other a little bit better. So this week, I'm gonna ask you guys this question: is there a celebrity or someone famous that you met that you were just absolutely starstruck over?
Matt Hardy.
No.
Fucking Mark.
Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Where'd
Met him
you-
when I was 18.
Where?
One of Jason Maples' shows.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Jason Maples. I don't think so. I hung out with Jason Mewes once for a little bit. That was cool. Obscenely nice.
Ricky Morton.
Oh, definitely not starstruck by him. Was a little like, boy, by the end of it.
I don't think I have either, honestly.
I'm not a
Probably the
starstruck guy.
closest I might have gotten is Corey Taylor, but I wasn't really starstruck. I was just rushed.
Yeah.
So,
I feel that. Corey Taylor was in my face. I was feeling it, loving it. Close enough to hand me a guitar pick. It was beautiful.
Damn.
Loved it.
I've met two of my favorite wrestlers of all time. AJ Styles. He didn't like to be there, so whatever. CM Punk. CM Punk seems like that. That normal everyday Chicago guy.
Hates his life.
No, he's a normal guy.
That's a normal Chicago guy.
I don't know if he hates his life, but he was super nice to meet. He was very friendly, very professional about everything, unlike AJ Styles, but whatever. But honestly, Jason David Frank, God rest his soul, I was kind of starstruck when I met him, growing up, big Power Ranger Mark. I mean,
Hey, from the ages of being able to speak to like 10, every dog I had's name was Tommy, so I get it.
He told me to make a really mean face and do a pose with them. I did. Took a picture. Great picture. We'll put that up there. I'd asked Brad too, but he's not here anymore. But so
I can't wait to see it.
So yeah, probably Jason David Frank would probably be my closest one. Yeah.
I just starstruck. I don't know. You know, that stuff. Yeah, we'll take it. Hey, speaking of Brad being fired, the production quality on these videos just magnifique.
It's fine.
You know,
I've met
like,
Kevin Steen, Ricochet.
How was he?
Who?
Kevin Steen.
He was all right.
I hung out with Gavin Loudspeaker. Just pop myself, and that's all it was for.
You know these videos. I'm just trying to make them, nice, enjoyable. Easy on the eye, maybe.
They for sure are.
Um,
The little beautiful, cute little highlights in between the segments. Great stuff.
I'm very fond of your news, intro.
Me too. I'm I think we could put something in some Beast Snow in the wrestling before the wrestling segment. I think that'd be apropos.
For what?
Just working hard, being a workhorse. He deserves it.
I'm just hard to work with, but you know what? Before we hit your intro, let's introduce you and your segment. This is the news with Devin. He's going to give it to you. All right.
Thanks. Here it is.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Boyz.
Microsoft is laying off 1,900 Blizzard and Xbox employees. I read from the physical games department mostly, but I guess they don't need that many people. I mean, 1,900 is a lot of employees. That is a shitload of employees. Speaking of laying all of them off, Horizon Forbidden West, the complete edition, is coming to PC March 21st. Horizon's a great game.
It's not
Have you
complete
played
yet.
Forbidden West?
I know Chongo said something, don't know what it was.
Ask you if you played Forbidden West yet.
I have not. Loved Zero Dawn, though.
What's
Or we
not
gotta play that Horizon game again.
Yeah, I do want to play the Horizon game again.
what,
I was going to play it last weekend, but
what makes it complete?
And you're on
Was it not complete the first time?
hey, I know.
It
It's
comes with
all of
the
it.
DLCs.
Yeah, it's all the extra shit you have to pay for.
Oh, there's not
You
called
know?
Deluxe Edition.
No, it's an EA game. This one's cool. Revolution Games is working with Wizards of the Coast, not cool, on a virtual reality game set in the D&D universe.
Ooh.
And it's D&D's 50th anniversary this year.
God,
So all our papaws probably played D&D once. Well, not mine.
I doubt it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mine's a
not mine.
Cowboys fan, so
Mine are dead.
not about them boys.
Here we go. Nintendo's new console will allegedly launch with an 8-inch LCD screen, which is the same screen it has now, just a little bigger. So, allegedly no LED, even though they made the new Switches with the LEDs. I don't really trust that or believe it.
Yeah.
I hope that's not the case, but we'll see. Skull and Bones is going to have an open beta from February 8th to February 11th.
Pretty hungry or happy about that. So I mean,
Hungry.
pretty hungry about that. Pretty happy about that. I mean, I can play it before I decide if I want to buy it or not.
Didn't look too bad, really. Makes me think of Jordy's D&D game. Yeah, so go sign up for it if you want to try and get on that.
I miss that D&D
You have
game.
to sign up for an open beta.
I don't know, man. My mouth was talking before my brain was moving. Suicide Squad was marked down 37% before it released in the UK. It was also pulled offline everywhere 1 hour into its release.
Jesus.
So I've been seeing a lot of discourse about this game and how they did Batman.
I've seen. So yeah, I had been seeing it nonstop on the timeline. So I watched the ending and all the screenshots, like of them just standing there, like you could tell what was about to happen. So, but I watched it anyway, and it was exactly what you think happens. I don't particularly like. I don't care that I play Arkham. Yeah, is this actually the fucking canon end to the Arkham storyline? I don't see how it is, but I mean, whatever.
They gave King Shark Green Lantern powers. Is that what I saw too?
I saw a video of that a while ago, but I just assumed it was just like a weird power up everybody could get. I don't know. If they did, I think it's pretty dumb, but I'm not playing the game. Like, I don't know, man.
And what they did to the Flash? I mean, come on, man.
Okay. I did also watch that. So they insinuate that they piss on the Flash's corpse, which I actually think's fucking hilarious. Like, I don't.
As fuck.
Whatever you're.
It's not my
Whatever
fetish.
you're doing. No, not mine either. But it's just a video game. Don't care. You piss on a superhero's corpse, like in video game. It's kind of funny. I don't really like the amalgamation, the group of villains they got together. I like King Shark. I don't like that they made King Shark like they did in the fucking Suicide Squad movie, where he's just a fucking idiot. But it is what it is. And then they do insinuate that Boomerang has a gigantic dick as he's doing it. Deadshot walks up and he's like, "I'll be damned," or whatever the fuck he says.
Hilarious.
Or no, he said, "Fuck," he like salutes him or something. And Harley Quinn's like, "Yeah." Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. I saw every screenshot I've seen in this game looks fucking stupid. I don't. Maybe it's fun.
I doubt it.
I'm not. I had one person tell me it was fun, but I trust his opinion. You know, if I could less than like zero, trust it even less than I not trusting it at all.
Who's
I
playing?
would. Marky.
How?
What do you mean how?
It's not out yet.
Yeah, it is.
Did you have to like pre-order it to get the super crazy
yeah,
edition? Because I looked it up earlier and it said a day.
Yeah, you got the if you pre-ordered it, you could play early. Then it was taken offline an hour, and it went back online today as we record this.
Gotcha. Well, I don't believe Marky, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no.
Marky doesn't know what's fun.
Everything about it looked fucking stupid. Like stupid.
Looks worse than Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights is fun. We know that. And not only that, Gotham Knights looked very good.
Right.
Very aesthetically pleasing. Anyway, all right. The Embracer Group canceled a new Deus Ex game and laid off some staff. I couldn't find a number at Eidos Montreal. So more layoffs. Cool. Hyperkin released a hot dog themed controller for the Switch. A Sriracha themed controller is also coming. Pokimane is leaving Twitch for Kick.
Who gives a fuck?
I only shared it because we have the same birthday, and she was hating gambling, and then she's going to a gambling site.
Her cookies suck too.
Her cookies or her cookie?
Cookies.
No. Yeah.
That's the same person, right? She made the cookies.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Said
I just know we have the same birthday.
Told her you're a broke boy. Just say it.
That's her. I remember that. Speaking of that, Pal World is warning people that there are fake Pal World mobile games. Jordi, don't download them. None of them are real. They're all fake. And
spend enough time crafting on the real game. I'm not doing it on my phone.
Xbox, Microsoft is now they're growing to Pal World to help them out with like GPU and servers and stuff like that to try and bump their quality up. So that's pretty good for them. The EA's CEO suggests that an EA metaverse is coming. Yeah, super cool. Can't wait to. You want to use both eyes? You better pay for the second one. This one. So we've done like a long history here on this show of me seeing things that people find that can run the game Doom.
I'm gonna love this. I love.
Are
this.
you? You yeah. So you already know.
Yes.
Some science students managed to get Doom running on. Get this. Human E. coli bacteria from your gut. E. coli. You know, that kills you.
Running is kind of a strong word
Yeah,
for it.
Yep. Let me get to that. 1 frame every 8.5 hours. But it's still running on bacteria. I have no fucking idea how that works. But you can play Doom on E. coli.
Who came up with this again?
Science students. Hell yeah. The PS Plus games for February are Foam Stars from Square Enix, who love AI, Roller Dome, and Steel Rising. I'll jump back to EA. 73% of their revenue in the last quarter came from live service games. 73%.
Not from me.
But then put that, no, me neither. To put that in perspective, 92% of PlayStation's revenue comes from single player games. Oh yeah. I'll jump back to Pal World. Pal World has surpassed, gone over, above and beyond 19 million players. That's a lot of players.
Yeah, I think they broke it down to like 12 million was on Steam and 7 million was on
7
Xbox.
million. Yep. That is correct. The next 7-star Terra raid is Ice-type Empoleon, February 2nd through 4th. So the day you're listening to this, I hope, to the 4th. And then the following week, the 9th to the 11th, for Ice-type Empoleon.
I might have to do this one since.
You should. Fighting, probably a good choice for it.
Bring my
just
smoking.
off the top of my head. The Liverpool regional winner was Fabrizio Igna Silva. He won with Mew Genesect in one last ride. The VGC side was won by Antonio Sanchez with Ogerpon, Fluttermane, Incineroar, Urshifu for a Giraffe, and Rillaboom, which seems like that's probably going to be a team going forward that just wins, because that's what they all play. That's all I've got. Carry on.
That's it?
That's it. That's it for me. It's a great segment.
All right. Well, you know what? That's all the news for the week.
Everything that happened this week covered just now, right here, right now.
All right. Well, we appreciate everything you do for us.
We do.
I love when you lie to me.
All right.
I love the way you lie.
Okay. So it is time to hit the gym and see what old Jakey's doing in his power hour.
Boys, my boys. I have
we
been
go.
stuck on Power World.
Oh my god.
However, I did play a new game for a short amount of time. I saw my friends chatting about it in the group chat, and I said, you know what, maybe I should give her a try, give her the old college try. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I tried out the one and only FC24. I am the manager of Crystal Palace.
Ooh.
You said, I thought you were Arsenal.
I thought I was Arsenal, and then I started playing, and it was Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace better than Arsenal.
Yeah, it's really hard to get those two confused.
It's really hard to get them confused.
I was gonna be Arsenal at first, and then I remember Devin saying something about Crystal Palace, and as I was scrolling through, and I was like, "Ooh, I know that name." So, thus far, I've played one game of it. I beat the shit out of whatever the name of the team was that I played. It was like M Ding Along a Bing Bong or some shit like that.
Mönchengladbach.
Yep, that one.
Yeah. You know what's fun? They
beat the shit out of
right after you said you were playing them, they offered me a contract
Really?
in my season. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't know what I'm doing aside. Like, even when I'm playing, I don't understand really what I'm doing. Except for I know that you can't pass somebody the ball if they're in front of
The defenders,
Yes.
the defensemen.
Yes. I know you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, which is pretty infuriating because they just be running out there.
Yeah, it took me a little while to figure that out. But no, I mean, so far I'm enjoying it. It's fun for what I know about it. I've never been really good with the whole sports team management games. So as soon as the off seasons comes and I lose all my players, I will probably just stop playing. But I'm about to do a tournament, so that's cool.
A preseason tournament.
Yep.
Which cup did you pick?
I don't remember. I think the European Cup. Does that sound
Okay.
right?
I did the Asian Cup because it paid the most.
I went with whatever paid the most. So yeah, I was playing on amateur and I beat. It was 10-0 at the end of the game.
I want to go up a little bit.
Yep, I put it up to the next highest, and we'll see how it goes. See how she rolls, brother.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I've been playing the same thing a little bit. I started manager career, picked a team, and then it was like, all right, you do all this shit, go sign somebody. So I signed a transfer, and as soon as I signed the transfer, I got an email from the board of directors, and they were like, this guy is more expensive than all the other players, you're fired. And I was like, pardon me, like, how am I getting fired because the other players are bad? And I got a good player, so you want me gone. So I got kicked off of that team, and then NYCFC was like, I'm going to pick you up. And I haven't had that problem with them. I've been getting some transfers in. Got a Japanese guy named Kyogo Fusashi or something like that, and Han Cook Young. He's my team captain. He's been doing great. Led the league in goals. I too am playing on amateur, and I definitely need to go up because it's, very easy even for me. But I do think I'm learning how to play the game now. Finally, I got some power shots down. I was hitting finesse shots because our Lord and Savior Snow said I need to work on those, so I was. Defense is really easy at this point. So, none of that's been a problem recently. NYCFC is pretty bad, though. Don't really recommend them. I want to get out of the MLS, but I haven't gotten any job offers yet this season. I stuck through the first season. I did accept the national team Finland job, because I've been doing some national team stuff too. I don't necessarily like them, but they have a guy whose last name on Finland is Pukki, and he's their striker, and I'm having a good time with him. He's pretty fun to be. I'm learning a little bit more about the how to play the game and how to set stuff up and the formations and why the defensemen on the back end are important. Because if they're not good, and you're playing Inter Miami, you just get scored on nonstop. But this game, like the season mode, franchise mode, career mode with your manager, is pretty in depth in ways that like Madden is not. Like you have to get your transfers, you have to stay on top of like your team management, because if you don't, they'll disappear, they'll be unhappy, they'll play like shit. And you have to stay on top of your fucking youth program, because if you don't, you'll get fired and you'll have no backup anywhere. It's pretty wild. It's in depth. It's a lot. I feel like I'm getting the hang of it now, though. Did not know how, really. But I think I have a good youth program set up now. Right now, where we are, I'm still trying to get out of NYC, though. As soon as I get another job offer this season, I'm probably headed out. I wanted to go to the K1 League, but I'm thinking, anywhere. Maybe China Super League. Fuck, I'll even go to Australia, I guess. Just see what's out there. I don't think I'm ready for the Premier League or fucking La Liga or anything like that.
What?
Oh no, because I'm about to up the difficulty, and I'm not trying to get Ronaldo and fucking.
He plays in Saudi Arabia.
So I was gonna, Saudi. Well, I'm not gonna say accept a job in Saudi Arabia, but I do all those tournaments, and I'm playing whoever. Yeah, game's hard. You definitely need people with good high overalls and good pace. If their pace is low, you're not worth it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Having a good time. I played the shit out of like FIFA 11, and I haven't really played since then, so having fun.
So tomorrow, 3:00 now? Who's playing? Where do I watch it?
Peacock.
NBC, maybe? Peacock?
Live on the cock?
Live
Yeah.
on the cock.
Peacock has the whole, like, they have the Premier League package, which I have. I wanted to watch the Asia Cup, but, can't do that.
Yeah, 3:00. Man United versus Wolves. So
I'm off tomorrow, so I might check it out.
The Wolves.
Wolverhampton Wanderers.
The Wolves have the worst logo. Like somebody just stole a picture from the internet. Like not even a good one.
You know what? Getting that itch to,
Play?
some
Come on.
FC 24 again.
Let's
start my fourth career mode,
Hell yeah, can we all do a career mode together? Or, at least me and you, because I'll keep playing.
That's crazy.
You literally just said you'll play one season and won't touch it again.
I said I don't know how to do it after that.
Yeah, and you said you won't do it again.
I'll just start a new season.
Damn, so you won't be playing Football Manager for any time, I guess, right?
The game Football Manager?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's all about being a manager. So
Hell yeah, I'm into it, man.
I play on Legendary or World Class, so
I'll play on whatever you want. I'm gonna have to get a new coach. I'm gonna get Roy Hodgson or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Sorry, man. Can't all be Ten Hog.
Yeah. I'm just glad you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Just don't get into Ultimate Team.
There is nothing that could make me get into that. As far as I'll go is watch you play that on YouTube.
They got Zidane.
Yeah.
No?
That does make it tempting.
No? Okay. They got Nakata on there if you want.
No, I can't.
No? Okay.
I cannot. I can't. I don't want to.
All right. Well, I've just been playing Power World and getting farther on Ghost of Tsushima Act 2. That's where I'm at. So
Yeah, I've just been stuck on Pal World.
it's a good game. Honestly.
It's a good game.
I agree. It's been a good month for games.
I really agree. I already know the next game I'm gonna play.
I only played one that's came out this month, but yeah. What's that?
Enshrouded.
Who who was telling me about that yesterday?
Zane.
Michael Wyatt.
Oh, really?
Yep, saw him at Payless.
Oh, the game looks really cool.
Yeah,
I also want to play Nightingale.
Oh yeah, the game did look fun.
Hell yeah. Great.
Hell yeah.
I'll be playing Skull and Bones probably my next thing. Or maybe like Forbidden West or I don't know. Whatever I get done with Ghost of Tsushima. Probably something on PlayStation.
What act are
Actually-
you on PlayStation?
2, he said.
Act 2.
Yeah. Act 2. Hell yeah.
Actually, there is another game I've been playing.
Oh,
Tekken
no.
fucking.
Oh shit! Me and Snow played Tekken 2. Forgot.
He beat my ass. All
Bruh,
It's
no.
It's unfortunate that Pal World came out a little bit before it because like it's kind of being covered up. Like nobody's playing it. But
I think
go ahead.
I
What
think-
were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I think me and Snow had a fun time playing it. Neither one of us knew how to play, but I think we ended up pretty even. He keeps saying I was beating his ass, but he was also beating me.
I don't know how to block.
Step back. I press back.
Yeah, just back.
I did. I beat the dog shit out of him with Kuma. Like fucked him up.
I've been having fun with it. I haven't played it a whole lot. I've been putting most of my time into Pal World.
Yeah, I do want to.
But I mean, it's Tekken. It's Tekken. I'm still not a fan of juggling. I just don't like it.
Oh boy.
I just don't like it. I don't like a
Me
system
neither.
where as long as you time your moves right, your opponent can never block or break out and just loses. I don't like that.
I agree.
I also don't like how this is the third Tekken game in a row now where you start the game with all the characters unlocked. Like,
Yeah,
I want to work for it. I want to work for it.
I'm with you. I've never been a fan, and it's only it's because of like DLC and shit that this
Mhm.
happens. But like I loved like having to like giving me a reason to play other than playing online.
Right.
Because like there is no like reason to play the game unless you just want to have fun, and like that's it. Like
Yeah.
or play online.
It does not have very good offline single player replayability.
Yeah.
Like you can
Like-
play through the story mode, like and that'd be fine. I think I'm probably halfway through it already. But I mean, once that's over, like
And that does suck. I agree.
maybe I can play with Devin sometime, but like I don't know.
Yep.
It doesn't have very good replayability, which
Yep.
kind of sucks. But it's still
I
my
agree.
favorite fighting game franchise of all time. So
It's up there. Like I definitely like it more than Street Fighter. The big problem I have with one person in Tekken, Yoshimitsu, is I like him so much more in Soul Calibur. Like it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I do not like being him at all in Tekken. And like I just think it's because his moves are more restricted in Tekken. In Soul Calibur, I was doing everything with him, and I couldn't figure out how to do anything but like float over to Snow when we were playing. But just with the helicopter blade, that was it. But I agree. I wish fighting games now, and I think they all have this problem, do not have much single player replayability, like opposed to like PS3, PS2 games, fighting games. Because like that's like me, you, Derek, Jonathan, like PS2, PS3 fighting games, all about them. Like we get, especially me and Derek, we'd like get every one of them.
Yeah.
Like it was Tekken, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter. We were on them all.
yeah.
And now it's like I still fighting games are like my first favorite game. And now I hardly want to play them. But
Right.
I've bought every Tekken
Same.
since I've been able to buy fucking fighting games. Or games period. And it just sucks because they're not what they used to be. Like Virtua Fighter 4 and Soul Calibur 4 or 5, like those were the last like I can sit and play these by myself fighting games.
Right.
But that being said, I think Tekken is still fun and good. Like while I was playing with Snow, having fun. If I knew what I was doing more, I'd enjoy it more. Yeah.
Yeah, same. Just one extra thing I wanted to add on that a change that they did in Tekken 8 that kind of diminishes the single player replayability. I liked getting outfits and like making custom outfits for the different characters and shit. That kept me on Tekken 7 as a single player for a while. And they've chopped that whole system up. Like you can still customize and make different outfits and shit, but it's like they dumbed it down so much.
Do you get more in like playing online? Because I've seen a lot of like customized characters like today on Twitter, just like a ton of them. Like I saw somebody made Samus. I've seen like Ash Ketchum, Nimona from Pokemon.
Maybe that is something that's more for online then.
But I didn't try to customize it all.
I've fucked around with it a little bit. And there just wasn't that many options. Like a lot of the options were the same things from Tekken 7.
I saw they made Raven, Scorpion.
Oh shit.
What else did I see? I saw they were making a whole bunch of like characters black and giving them fades.
I did that.
Yeah, you did.
with Law.
With Law.
Yeah, with Law.
Okay. That's funny. That's funny.
He's in like checker pants and a sweater vest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking Carlton.
Oh yeah, Tekken 8. It's great.
Oh yeah, man. Fun game. We'll play some more on WrestleMania.
When I get there late.
Well, what's up with the Miiverse? Is that a thing like in past?
Like the Nintendo?
Yeah. You gotta create your own Mii, you know?
Yeah, that's
you're
old.
Talking about in Tekken.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah. So that's like the fighter lounge or whatever. I don't know. I still don't think I'm a big fan of it. Like it's cool, it's different, it's cute. You can customize your little avatar or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like it didn't really have a place in Tekken.
I mean, I'm not a fan of it either. I'm not really a fan of it in any games, but
I liked it in the Wii Sports because you could actually use them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they're still like it didn't have like a dedicated. All right, we're gonna drop you in here.
Right.
It's just you picked a fucking Wii bowling, and you were just your fucking little me. Do miss that though. Wii bowling, fucking
Bro, Wii bowling was the shit.
And the baseball, fuck, and boxing too. They were on something. Or they were.
Sports was the shit.
They had it with something. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, Cody's not here, but we're gonna see what we think the Shadow knows this week. So
what the Jakey knows.
What do we know?
So everybody here knows that I am a fan of bad reality television.
Oh shit.
Everyone here knows my love for the Jersey Shore. So as I was scrolling through Netflix, just seeing what's out there, what's available, I saw a show called Floribama Shore. It's Jersey Shore, but with people from Florida and Alabama.
No.
That's gross.
Who put this show together?
So I started watching it.
Oh.
And these people are worse than the Jersey Shore people. Like, infinitely worse. It's despicable. And they're all ugly.
Of course.
Except for, like, the two dudes. There's one dude that looks like Superman. And then another dude that looks like a Calvin Klein model.
Are you into that?
You know, I mean, I can appreciate an attractive man. Look at you. Beautiful. But when I started watching it, I was like, alright, there's no way this can be worse than the Jersey Shore. Like, in the sense of, like, how fucking goofy it is. But it got worse. Like, First of all, this bitch made taco soup, and it was just a bunch of shit thrown in there.
That's chili.
Right, basically. And they're all arguing, and there's this girl with big old titties that have big old fake titties.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
And she's all like, I can have any man I want. And then she goes up to this dude that she wants, the Superman looking dude. And she's like, you know what you should do? He's like, what? She's like, you should fuck me. We should have sex.
Hell yeah.
Fuck my pussy. Basically,
And
her
did
big
they?
effort. No.
He said, nah.
He was like, no.
Damn, this
I like
bitch a little abrasive.
I like this girl named Kayla Joe.
Of course.
Kayla
Oh,
Joe.
no, there's a Joe in the name.
Kayla Joe.
Damn.
She's like our age. And they're talking shit about how old she is. Because they're all like 23.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, we're not that old. Not yet. But if you like shitty reality TV shows, give her a watch. I don't know that I'll be finishing it, but
No, you have to now.
yeah. I kind of feel like I have to. The first season's only 8 episodes. The second season is like 27.
Somebody must have liked it.
Somebody
Somebody
really
liked
liked it. I have a show on Amazon Prime. There is this cute little cartoon called Hazbin Hotel. I've been a fan of this project since it was a little project on YouTube. I've seen the pilot episode. I watched it when it first dropped. Big fan. It had like a small cult following. And then Amazon finally picked it up. And it dropped on January 16th, I want to say. Anyway, it's a really cool story about the Princess of Hell wanting to open a hotel to rehabilitate the souls in hell so that they can be saved from the slaughter that angels do once a year. It's very like music heavy, Broadway based, but it's also like an adult cartoon, so they're like cussing and making sex references and shit. One of the characters is literally a gay porn star. Really good show. It's cute, it's fun. It kind of feels like a family show, but again, it's adult humor and shit. The last 2 episodes of the first season will be dropping when the podcast releases on Friday. Give it a watch. It's only 8 episodes. Great watch. There's probably going to be a season 2, and there's supposed to be something sad happening in the last episode. I don't know. So far, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. It's fucking great.
Oh, yeah.
Love to hear it.
I do.
Come on, Devin. What you been watching?
What have I been watching? Nothing.
Too much FIFA is what I hear.
Nothing.
That is what you hear, isn't it?
All right. Well,
Watch some wrestling. I'm sorry.
Speaking of that, if you want to talk about that, we can talk about wrestling.
Yeah, we should.
All right.
I mean, I think we should.
I'm always down to talk about wrestling.
I'm just seeing this right now. Our boy Brian Alvarez says that tonight's Dynamite sold under 2,000 tickets.
Jesus.
Did it?
That's what he's saying, and you know, he's never wrong.
I mean, looks like people are there.
Pro Wrestling Tees have been told to remove all Okada merch. So do with that what you will.
Well,
Did you also see what Brian Alvarez said about Cody earlier?
What do you say about Cody?
That allegedly it was Vince McMahon who changed it, and Cody was supposed to win last year. But he came back the Saturday of Mania and changed it.
Supposed to win the belt,
Yeah, he was supposed to be Roman last year at Mania.
but Vince was like, "Nah."
Yeah. Yep. Allegedly.
I don't think I believe that.
I mean, I don't see it. I could believe it.
I mean, if that was the case and he's gone now, I would assume that Triple H would have been like, "All right, time to go."
I think that's what's
Alright.
happening.
Vince McMahon is not with the WWE anymore.
What? Why?
McMahon is
This is the first time in
ever.
2,000 years that a McMahon hasn't been in the WWE. So, that's crazy.
Hashtag we deserve it.
You know what's even crazier is why he's not in the WWE anymore.
Why is he not in the WWE anymore, Snow? Tell us.
Things that he has said and possibly have done has forced his hand to resign from the WWE.
His hand has been forced.
What could old Vinnie Mac have done?
You know, allegations of abuse, trafficking.
Abuse, yes. Hate traffic.
A little
Man.
quid pro quo.
Pimp McMahon is what they used to call him.
Pimp.
Yeah, not a good look.
No.
Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis.
Oh, fuck him.
It's been fuck Johnny Ace for a long
Kinda
time, but
grouped
like
in.
now there's a reason.
Possibly Brock Lesnar was grouped in with that.
Yeah, fuck him too.
Kevin Dunn's not there anymore.
Definitely
Yeah,
fuck him.
the most.
There's probably more people over there that knew what was going on.
You see the shit Paul London's been. Well, I don't know if he recently said it. I don't think he has, but like since this has happened, Paul London has just been on my Twitter, like people posting clips of Paul London, just talking about how like weird things were back then. Like allegedly, Vince McMahon used to want Ashley Mazzaro, rest in peace, to fly on his private jet, and Kevin Dunn, or fly on his private jet with him, and Kevin Dunn was very adamant about her doing it. And somebody, I couldn't really tell from context who it was, either Kevin Dunn, Vince McMahon, one of them, would like go to her hotel room and like bang on the door, but she'd never answer it. Yeah. And nobody but Pat Patterson liked his Royal Rumble elimination spot. I mean, they all liked it, but it was too good. That's what I've gotten from the Twitter.
Pat Patterson also has some allegations against him. Rest in peace. Rest in hell, depending on if the allegations are true.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm glad he's not there anymore. That's all I gotta say.
Same too.
Me too. I'm having a better time.
Same.
Like without all of them. Every one of them.
But we will get back to this topic in a little bit. But first, Royal Rumble happened. We all got together, other than Jake and Cody.
Me, Snow, and Jordi got together
to watch the Royal Rumble in person. I was force-fed Diet Cokes the whole time, so it was a good time.
He was. I saw it.
He wasn't. I would say, hey, you want a DC? And he'd be like, hell yeah.
Sure said hell yeah.
Well, he does that thing that he does. He's just like, yeah, I'll take one. Sure. Which which in Snow is hell yeah.
I don't know how you can stand drinking such despicable drinks, but you know.
Listen, I'll tell you, I absolutely hated it at first, and then like I just got used to it.
Kind of like drinking beer.
Well, I don't know about that.
So Cody did not pick this. Forgot to send him the picks, but you know, I was gracious enough to give him a 2-2 record. Along with myself and Jake went 2-2. Devin and Jordi won with a 3-1 record. So
my dog.
I mean, best in the world. What they do is what I'm hearing. We started off with the women's Royal Rumble match. I thought this was better than the men's, honestly.
I big agree.
Yeah.
Big pop for Jordan Grace, honestly.
Same. She looked
Yeah.
fucking good in there too, man.
Yeah, that was
Big pop for R-Truth.
brother. Oh, brother. He said, "You telling me they all women?"
All of them. After looking at Nyla Rose, I meant to say.
Okay.
Nia Jax.
Canceled.
Right.
We're done.
Alright.
This is the last
Cool, man.
episode.
We had a great
Oh,
run.
fuck me. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Did we?
And well, 3 of us did.
You guys can continue on without me.
Sure. No, R-Truth was
Hilarious.
great in both Royal Rumbles.
He was.
Yeah.
Bailey was your winner. Great. I enjoyed it.
Well,
Love
deserved.
Jade.
I was gonna say,
Jade
let's
did great.
not skim over Jade.
I'm still trying to talk about the Rumble. All right. Nobody got this right. But
Who did I pick?
a couple people, you picked Becky.
Did I?
Yeah. A couple people got a surprise entrant right.
Yeah.
And that would be Devin and Jordi, who picked Jade to show up, surprisingly. And of course she did. Showed up, showed out.
Oh, she did great.
She threw Nia Jax over.
She handled Nia like a little girl.
Honestly, I think that time at the Performance Center is going to show like just how good Jade could have been in AEW, but then she got some actual training from people that actually know what the fuck they're doing, instead of, the people at AEW that don't train people for some reason.
What?
What training?
Right.
They don't train people at AEW?
They have no training program. It's just, if you want to go get training, here you go. Here's Dustin
You go-
Rhodes.
You go to the Nightmare Factory.
Right. If you want to.
Go to Elevation or Dark.
Yeah,
They don't-
that's their training program.
But
Wow.
yeah, her spot with Bianca was fantastic.
Oh,
Loved it.
I need
Yes.
Bianca versus Jade at Mania. Jade just looks like a fucking star.
Great. Honestly, no legends.
Which I appreciated, actually, at this time.
Mm-hmm.
It shows how strong the women's division is right now.
They just need to book it better.
I want to see if we don't get Jade versus Belair at Mania, which I assume is what we're gonna get. I would want to see Jordan Grace versus Bianca, because that was fucking cool. Don't know that it could happen.
Well, I assume that I don't think that's going to happen, but I assume there was some deal that Jordan comes here, that someone from WWE goes there. But they did do it with Mickie James a couple of years ago too.
Mickie James was never on a full contract with TNA. It was all a verbal contract.
Well, she was their champion.
Yeah.
Let's not forget Naomi came back too.
Yes.
Naomi lasted fucking the whole Rumble too.
Got a good ovation. Love Naomi. Always like Naomi.
It's good. My favorite, probably the best women's Rumble so far ever.
From a work
Absolutely.
standpoint, absolutely agree. The first one's probably my favorite just because it was new and all the legends came back, and
I think
was
all
fun.
the women's Rumbles have been pretty good.
I agree.
And we're forgetting we haven't even mentioned Liv returned.
Yeah.
Oh.
Number 30.
We love Liv Morgan.
Liv
Around
was
those
great.
parts.
Speaking of numbers, did you realize that Naomi and Jimmy came out as the same
Number 2.
Yeah. I thought
I
that
didn't
was
realize that
that was
until
like
you
a
just until
a
you said
subtle
their
little
name.
cute thing. That was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Women's Royal
Yeah.
Rumble for sure.
I agree.
We had the undisputed Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns took on
I
Randy
was kind of
Orton,
underwhelmed with this match.
AJ Styles, and LA Knight. Yeah. Were you?
I kind of was, but I was also playing Power World at the same time, so that might have been it.
See, we were ingrained in the storytelling and the majesty, this magnanimous matchup.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
loved it.
And the finish looked like something I've seen before.
Yes, it was.
Roman Reigns
It's-
retained. we all got this right, so Solo came out,
Of course he did.
pulled down his hood. It's like, oh my god, Solo, he pulled the ref, distracted, whatever.
His finger.
I'm hoping Randy didn't get actually hurt. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we talked about that a little bit. I hope not as well.
He's kind of holding his shoulder there, but the RKO counter from the spear Roman was trying to give, that was a good spot. Enjoyed that.
Hell yeah. That was the spot we did in ICW. Me and the worker formerly known as Chongo.
Still known by that.
Yeah, your typical Roman Reigns match, so we'll see him at Mania. The United States Championship match, Logan Paul defending against Kevin Owens.
This match was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Logan after the fucking match?
Yeah.
Come get it.
Yeah, it was.
How'd you feel
Logan.
getting hit by brass knuckles?
You're right. When you're right, brother.
Who was that guy that came in? Do you know him?
No idea.
Somebody from YouTube.
Pat McAfee said he saw him on YouTube, and that's the only reason he knows whose name. That's all he knows.
Yeah, and then Grayson Waller came out.
And so did Austin Theory.
Yeah, and they gave Logan some brass knucks, which in turn was used on Logan Paul by Kevin Owens.
Really like this finish, actually.
Kevin didn't have the wherewithal to put the knuckles away. He had it still on his hand. The ref. Who would have thought the ref would have saw that? Because they usually just don't see anything. Disqualified Kevin Owens.
Insane.
Really
Crazy
enjoyed that
finish.
So Logan Paul's still your champion. He probably's got a concussion, so hopefully he gets better. We'll probably see him at Mania as well.
Well, he said that he had said something about working full time or some shit like that.
Yeah, we'll see him at Mania.
Yeah, you're right.
And then we ended with the men's Royal Rumble match. Jay and Jimmy started the match. That was pretty cool.
I want them at Mania as well.
Jimmy was he was having a little fun throughout the whole.
He was. Bro, every time he said no, somebody said no yeet. Fucking got me.
Every time somebody did anything to Jay, he was dapping them up.
I know.
No
So
yeet.
funny.
No yeet.
The thing with Gunther. The spot with Gunther, that shit had me fucking rolling. Oh man.
Big return. Sami Zayn came in at 30. CM Punk
Injured his fucking
got
tricep.
hurt thanks to Drew McIntyre.
He prayed for days like this.
We had our first ever tag in.
Our
at a Royal
Truth.
Rumble.
Our Truth got the hot tag from Dominic. Came in like a house
Dominic.
of fire. Came in like a house of fire. Hit that 5 moves of doom. So
I love that he does Cena's moves
So
too.
do I.
Like it's so fucking
It's his
funny.
childhood hero, Devin.
Mine too.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar wasn't able to make it somehow to the Rumble, so Pat McAfee decided to jump in.
Yeah, he said he had no idea his music was about to be played.
You know who I think had had the best Rumble showing for the men? Braun Breaker. Dude, he fucking looked great.
They said he hits the ropes at when he bounces off the ropes, he's at 23 miles per hour.
Fucking insane.
I don't believe that's faster than Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, like that can't be true. But if it is, Jesus fucking Christ, that's killing her.
He has some explosivity to him, but fucking Christ. I'm trying to see him in Baron Corbin wrestle.
I do too. Baron Corbin in NXT is way cooler than Baron Corbin on the main roster.
Always.
I agree. I think he's fucking hilarious in NXT.
I do too.
So it came down to Punk and Cody, last two.
I thought Punk looked fine. Like, I didn't think he was. He was gassed, but he hadn't wrestled in 5 months.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
he worked
And he had
Dom. He worked Dom.
Yeah,
Dom.
You're right. You're
Brother.
right. I forgot.
And Dom's a worker.
And he didn't get hurt. He didn't get hurt. I mean, he kind of looked like sluggish, probably because he was a little hurt.
Had a torn
I
tricep.
mean, because he's 47
Brother, Ric Flair moves.
and he's in the same shape as me and Snow. Like,
That's a good shape.
actually, Snow moves better than him for sure.
Than Punk?
Yes, sir.
Oh, for sure. You move better than Punk.
Well, let's not get too out of ourselves.
You do.
I might move similarly to Punk.
No, I move similarly to Punk.
Like, what are you talking? Like when he came in after
When he came in, he was fine.
oh, he was great, and then he got hurt, and then yeah, man.
Look, listen. All I want to say, like Punk, whatever, fine. He looked fine. I need him. Actually, we collectively need him to stop throwing that fucking head kick.
Why?
I was wondering where you're going with it. This kid's head kick is fine.
It's been it's been bad his whole life, and now it's considerably worse.
I would have loved getting hit by that head kick.
I bet you would. I'm sure, as a matter of fact, you would, because you wouldn't feel it because it doesn't hit you.
Because he's a professional.
It doesn't look professional. He looks like a fucking child showing you tricks.
There's a difference between working snug and working stiff.
Yeah, and that kick is doing neither.
Uh,
You know how they say, suspend your disbelief? It does the opposite of that.
what do you mean?
What's the
Damn,
opposite of
just shitting on
suspend?
Punk. Just hanging Punk for no
I
reason.
believe
No, no,
that
no, no,
kick.
no, no,
I
no,
believe
no,
that
no,
kick
no,
has
no, no,
power
no.
behind it.
Me too. That looks good too. That's my problem. That looks so good.
That looks too good.
It looks too good.
Okay.
That's the only problem with it.
But it came down to Punk and Cody at the end. Punk's like, I didn't wait 10 years to lose to Dusty's kid. And I was like, great. Now he's gonna lose. And sure
Now
enough,
he's going to lose to Dusty's kid.
and then he lost. So Cody once again has won the Royal Rumble, going to WrestleMania, and you know what? He stood on that top rope, gave the Young Bucks and Kenny,
Brother, he sure did.
yeah, and pointed at the sign, and then he's like, Roman, coming for you.
You is what he said.
So where's The Rock?
I don't know. Everything's getting confusing now. I can't wait to see where it goes.
Well,
You
you guys watch Raw, right?
Yeah.
Seth was like, pick me. I dare you, basically.
Uh-huh.
And so, like...
No, he wasn't like, I dare you. He was like, you need to pick me. This is what we need to do. Like, do it, pussy.
Yeah.
Like, don't go after the WWE Championship. Do this one.
Yeah. Which I don't think is the way to go, personally. I've already seen Cody beat Seth 3 times. I don't need to see it a 4th time.
Probably wouldn't beat him.
You don't think he'd finish the story with Seth?
No. That's not the end of, like, the WWE Championship is the story. Not babyface fucking Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes again. Like, that match was amazing. Their first match, loved it. Actually, really loved all three.
All three of them. I was about to say, all 3 of their matches were good.
Yeah, no. Cody Rhodes is going to lose again to Roman Reigns. He's going to go back, and then since he's won 2 Rumbles in a row, the next year's Rumble, Vince McMahon's going to come in number 2, and they're going to send him to the hospital for the whole show. Yeah, he's going to come back at the very end, and it's just going to be Cody and Vince McMahon at the end, and then Vince McMahon's going to throw Cody out like he did Stone Cold fucking 27 years ago.
Yep.
Or actually, it'd be 26 years ago next year.
I was picking up what you were putting down.
Stop.
Yeah, Royal Rumble 99.
Stop.
Stone Cold was going for 3 in a row. Vince McMahon said, ah.
See, that would be great if Vince McMahon wasn't a human trafficker.
So,
Well, hey, man.
Speaking of Raw, Punk came out and said, "Hey, my arm hurts, and I'm gonna have to miss WrestleMania." He was getting emotional. I was behind every single word he was saying.
Punk's a good promo.
Drew McIntyre is like, I prayed for this day.
Bro, McIntyre's. I'm starting to not hate McIntyre.
Come on, fuck McIntyre.
Fuck McIntyre, but like
his work in the ring for sure.
Yeah, but his character, not hating it.
The shit he's saying, hilarious.
Yeah.
So, Punk's out of Mania. Seth
allegedly
barely is probably gonna make Mania. So I mean, a lot of things are changing. So
strange things are happening to me.
R-Truth got kicked out of Judgment Day.
Did he get kicked out?
Oh yeah, they beat him down.
I'm saying, did he get kicked out, or he was never really in the Judgment Day?
Yes, he was.
How dare you?
Stop.
He was the Judgment Day.
Okay.
JD wasn't in Judgment Day. Okay.
You're right.
It was Priest didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it, but you know what? He made everybody else do it. You know, honestly, it looked to me like JD like
I was about to say JD hit the fuck out of him.
Throwing some stuff at R-Truth. I don't know what Truth did to him, but that didn't look like, you know.
They were angry.
Yeah.
But listen, I want to stay on the topic of JD for a second. Cody Rhodes was talking some more shit about JD McDonough's head on the like 2K24 fucking red carpet thing, whatever.
Oh my god, okay.
I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was like, his head is so disproportionate that of course his finisher in NXT was a headbutt. Like, he said it's just so big and heavy. Of course it was beating people.
Did you see Bailey's reaction to her picture on WWE, the new WWE game?
Oh, yeah. Please help me.
Hilarious.
I mean, it didn't look good, so.
No, looked bad, I'd say.
So speaking of Judgment Day, they took on DIY for the tag titles. Good tag team match.
Really good.
Probably because of DIY, but you know, good tag team match.
Yeah, very good tag team match.
Then we had Sammy and Drew. Didn't watch that. I was asleep most of the time, so
yeah.
I do enjoy that, you know, ever since Kevin Dunn left, been doing some graphics and some, you know, transitions.
Better camera angles, yeah.
And that camera angle, like right up there
on the post.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it wasn't even on the post. It was a camera guy standing right there. Yeah,
like right up in there. Like that's
what I really enjoy is staying on one shot for the points of impact. I think that makes everything look better.
Nah, cut away from it. We don't want to see that.
You're right. Absolutely.
So speaking of that, the press conference for the Royal Rumble. Lots of questions was asked about Vince McMahon. Triple H
took the pussy way out.
Yeah.
I mean, he did, but it was really I think probably only thing they were like, I mean, they have lawyers there, obviously, for sure, saying like, don't answer anything. Probably. I don't know.
Probably, but I don't know. For me, I'm not the owner of a $1 billion company, so, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Take what I say as fucking nothing. But for me, personally, I probably would have said something. Okay. Along the lines of, like, hey, I don't, like, whatever. We're not involved in that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he parried all them questions. Let's not get down to the negative. Let's talk about this pay-per-view.
What are you doing to protect people? Everything. Yep, done a great job so far.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look for him, but maybe he really wasn't allowed to, go into details on it. But I mean, he could have done a better job. But
We for sure could have.
hey, good for him. Our next pick'ems, there's gonna be Elimination Chamber. I assume so.
Hell yeah, Gunterless.
What?
Gunterless.
Gunther's not.
No. He can't leave the United States for like 6 months.
Why?
Something about his residency. I don't know.
Chelsea Green got her green card.
Hell yeah, finally.
Uh,
Had to get married for it.
so Elimination Chamber in Australia. No Roman, no Seth, no Punk,
No Gunther.
no Gunther. Like, man, y'all got robbed. I'm sorry.
They kind of did.
No Brock Lesnar. They're going to have Rhea. Like, what more do they need?
I mean, fair,
And
but
Grayson
like,
Waller.
She's easily going to be the star of the show.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Grace. He's going to be there too, for sure.
Grayson Waller.
Speaking of Rhea, let's just stop everything.
An appreciator?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Did you see that video? I know you did, because you responded to us, though.
I see everything.
Where that podcast guy was like, shit,
Break
you
me.
can't you
Break me,
can't
mommy.
Yeah, he said you can't get me. And she was like, okay.
And then she licked her lips, and he got him.
Hell yeah, just fucking licked her teeth. With just a little bit of like the tongue stud coming out, and he was like, all right.
Yes, mommy.
He said, "Well, you got me."
I better go to the bathroom for 5 or 6
Take a
minutes.
cold shower.
I gotta
You gotta take a powder.
just don't come in.
What if The Rock wins the Elimination Chamber though?
That's not working. The
Imagine- I want The Rock to be an elimination chamber so badly. More than anything. Do I want The Rock to be in and win an elimination chamber?
I need this Rock. I need this more than you'll ever know.
Go on, The Rock, do it.
So, are they gonna have like the United States Championship be in the chamber again?
Nah, bruh. Cody's gonna pick,
Roman.
and it's gonna be for the other one, like it should always be. If it's not for the championship,
It's supposed to be Gunther.
It's gonna be for the number one contender.
it ain't Gunter now.
Is it gonna be Sammy?
I could see Sammy.
Drew?
Well,
It better not be Drew.
yeah. It's gonna be Drew.
Yeah. He's going to be in it, definitely.
I don't want Drew versus Seth at Mania. Sounds awful.
Think they'll put LA Knight in there?
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean?
Well, that depends on which championship it's for, or like what the shot is. Because if it's for the World Heavyweight Championship, no.
This is on Raw, not SmackDown.
Braun Breaker.
SmackDown.
There you go.
Ooh.
Have Braun versus Seth.
You know what? Honestly, fuck it. Bring Braun up. Fucking put the title on at Mania. Fucking do it, pussy.
No, come on.
Yes. Why not?
Aggressive.
Why not?
You don't even fucking like watching him wrestle.
I don't like watching Seth with the championship. He's hurt. He's injured. Fucking give it up.
Hey, yeah, to somebody. It doesn't have to be Braun Breaker. Then it can be anybody.
I want Braun Breaker.
No, you don't. As soon as he wins, you'll be like, ugh. He'll have that first match against
do what?
fucking.
Ugh.
Oh, he'll have that first match against Drew McIntyre, and you'll be like, man, I wish I didn't want this.
So speaking of that, who do you guys think Bailey's gonna choose?
EO,
EO.
like absolutely. She's gonna
Why?
come up.
They're
She's gonna get up.
partners. They're
She's gonna get up
friends.
on SmackDown, and she's gonna be like, "You've been fucking on me too long. This is it." And Nia Jax said she was about to beat my ass if I didn't pick you. So
I want him to.
I'm Batista in this shit.
Yep.
That's funny. I thought that on Monday.
So if Bailey's going for Io, then who's going for Rhea?
Nia Jax said she was on Monday. Nia Jax came out, attacked Rhea, beat her down, and trust me, Rhea went down so elegantly. And she said, "Ain't nobody touching Rhea except me."
I think it'll be Becky versus Rhea at
I'll
Mania.
throw up.
I'll kill myself.
You think?
Devin, you literally dreamed about this, saying Nia was gonna win.
Yeah, you
I didn't
wanted
dream
Nia.
about it.
You wanted Nia to win.
No. Want and expectations are not the same. Expectations are not the same.
You wanted her to win.
No, I didn't. As a matter of fact, I wanted her to get eliminated in 1.2 seconds, like Santino Marella.
Like R-Truth.
No.
All right. Well,
I like Nia like fucking Michael Cole likes Valhalla's fucking
antlers
or antlers.
And you really like Nia.
big Nia fan.
Big Nia fan over here.
Huge.
Makes sense, really.
Yes, and sarcasm.
Yes, and sarcasm.
All right. Well, that's enough about wrestling. It's time for Jordi to. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I'm intrigued.
It's all good. So in lieu of our new Top 30s category of Best Album of the Year, I am going to be giving you guys a monthly tune-up on music. So when the time comes around, you'll be better prepared to choose your picks.
He said.
Plus, everybody loves music anyway, so.
He said, your music sucks. Let me get you something good.
Your music picks suck. You guys need to get into some better tunes.
Better tunes, dude.
Some better tunes, dude. Anyway, obviously a lot of music drops like constantly these days, so I'm never going to get to everything, and I'm not going to be able to cover in detail. So I'm gonna miss shit. So if you hear of something, you can go ahead and chime in if you want. But anyway, I've got 4 album drops for this month that I wanted to cover. ITZY is a K-pop group, ITZY. I'm new to this group. I don't usually listen to K-pop that much. But my sister's been talking about it a lot, so our phones listen, and it's been throwing me suggestions. This group's album slaps. Like, it is so fun and hype without being like super poppy and campy. It's just a good time. Like, solid 8 out of 10 album. I downloaded it to my library. I've been listening to it. It's pretty good. If you like that genre, if you like the fun dancey stuff, give it a listen. You may like it, you may not. My bet would be that you will. 21 Savage also dropped an album this month. I personally have never been a huge fan of 21 Savage. I don't dislike him, but like I don't like seek to listen to his music or anything. I'm sure his fans love this album. It's pretty chill. The beats are cool or whatever. I was a little bored listening to it.
I'm not a big 21 Savage fan either.
But the lyrics are kind of there. It's well put together. So I gave this one a 6 out of 10. Kali Uchis also dropped an album this month. If you don't know who that is, she does Latin R&B music. Very vibey, very like chill, laid back kind of music. My kind of music, really. What'd you say?
How do you spell her name?
Kaliuchis. But pretty much all of her music is really vibey like this, but like this is probably her best album in my opinion so far. Every track is a hit. You can listen to it front to back if you're into that genre, if you're in the mood for that kind of thing. 7 out of 10 is what I gave that. Lil Nas X dropped He actually dropped 2 songs this month. His second song's kind of it's a little boring. It's like a ballad, and I didn't really like it. But J Christ, very controversial. The Christians are not liking this song. Obviously, the gays are hyped, just like he says he's going to make them in the song. It's doing everything it needs to do. I like it. It's really fun.
Well,
Music
the fucking
video
thumbnail. Oh my god.
for J Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the music video, like
I'm watching it right now.
this dude crosses up Satan on the basketball court. Like he's dressed up as Jesus. He's dancing on the water. Like he did it all. He did it all, and he pissed everybody off except the ones that like his music. Like
There was Kanye. I saw Barack.
Yeah. In the very beginning, he's got like the black celebrities walking into heaven. It's hilarious. It's classic trolley Lil Nas X, with like the crazy visuals and over the top type stuff. It's great. I like the song. I like the music video. Go check it out. One more album that dropped this month is Lil Dicky.
Slaps, bro.
Yeah. Lil Dicky dropped an album this month. Devin, I'm sure you listened to it.
I did.
Me and Devin listened to it together.
You guys are gonna be disappointed. I didn't like it. What? I did not like it. The beats and the music slap. Fucking great. Like every track that like bruh, I was let down. Like every song sounded like he didn't want to be there in the booth recording it. Like his cadences sounded very repetitive and lethargic to me.
Well, so it's his show's soundtrack. Like it's an album, but it's the Dave soundtrack.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was just a straight up.
Yeah, so it's a little different than like an album. It is the Dave soundtrack. But
that kind of makes some of the songs make better sense to me now.
Yeah, because like Rachel McAdams. Or the Rachel McAdams song, he had like Brad Pitt in the booth in the show. I don't know. I don't think Ha 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 was on the show. And that was like,
bro, that was the worst one. I hate
that one. Well, that one's like a movie.
Oh.
So,
yeah, the actual song is 11 minutes and 36 seconds.
Yeah, you have to watch the fucking music video for that. Which the music video for that is like, the production quality is insane. But yeah, I didn't love them all as much as I love his other stuff, but some of the shit he says is funny, and I can't remember. I don't have them memorized, so I don't know like the name of the songs that were funny, but fucking some of them were hilarious.
Yeah,
like some of the shit he was saying.
I agree.
I did plan on listening to it again, like just in case I was being in a pissy mood or something. I don't know. But definitely now, since you said that, I'm gonna have a different mind going into it, so I'll give it another listen. I won't rate it just now because it'll be a bad rating, but as of now, I didn't like it. I did not enjoy listening to the album.
Oh, and he did basically recycle one of his freestyles, but finally like on an album.
Yeah. I did notice that
one of the best ones.
Yeah,
I was kind of hoping that it was
it's
just
great.
The freestyle, but it was like remastered.
Which would have been amazing.
Beautiful.
Are you talking about the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar part one?
Yeah.
No. So
there's at the end of it, he has a song that's a freestyle.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what you're saying though.
Okay.
I agree.
Jordi, my response to the J Christ music video.
What's up?
Fucking great.
Right?
I love Lil Nas X. That song is like you said, it's just the perfect trolley Lil Nas X song.
Yeah. And then, like, he even got the Bible verse at the end of the music video and everything. Like,
this dude knows how to fucking make money.
Yeah. People would probably still be talking about that music video if it wasn't for the Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion drama going on. I mean, if you're into music news, you know about this by the time this podcast drops. Even if you're not into music news, you've probably heard about it in some capacity. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty. I'm not going to get into the details because it could take a whole podcast to cover the drama between them going on. But I will say that I listened to both of their diss tracks. Megan Thee Stallion's is good. Like it's a well produced song. Like it sounds good. The rhymes are catchy and clever and whatever. Like it's you can listen to it over and over again. Nicki Minaj's song Bigfoot is it's I will say it is your classic trolley clowning diss track. So when it comes to just straight like insulting the person you're in a beef with, like Nicki's got it. However, Nicki sounds like a 14-year-old writing her first diss track in this song.
Really?
It's so annoying. It's so annoying. And like y'all know from the past, like I've been a Nicki fan.
Right.
She ain't got this.
She should have channeled Roman.
But I'm not gonna dwell on that too much because Nicki stans are fucking crazy. They're out here threatening people on TikTok for defying Nicki's authority or whatever. So I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to go to jail. I will kill them. But we're gonna go listen to them if if you're into the whole drama thing. If you like that,
I didn't know that they even had drama.
I do love diss tracks.
They are at each other's throats right now. You've said earlier you like the trashy TV shows and shit. Like this is the equivalent of that in the music industry.
Like
look into the Nicki and Megan beef right now, and you'll have a fun little night.
Like Krishan Rock and Blueface.
What?
I know you just said words, but I don't know what they meant.
I said like Krishan Rock and Blueface.
Got that tattoo on their
What
face?
about them?
Just their beef.
Were they
too.
beefing? Oh, I thought
they're always beefing. She had that baby with the fucking fetal alcohol syndrome, but she got his face tattooed on her, and then another girl got his face tattooed on her butt.
I really don't like him, so I don't pay attention.
I don't even
that goes on with him.
So I've never listened to his music. I don't know what the fuck she's famous for.
Probably porn or something.
But I just like I see them on my Twitter sometimes, and like I don't understand like what the fuck is going on because the only things I see are her like doing the craziest shit because of him, like breaking other people's like equipment at like studios of some sort, and it's like from my side, don't know shit about him. Hilarious, but it's crazy. Like she's a crazy person. And I saw a picture of her baby, and it definitely has fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a gender neutral pronoun. You take it up with the English language.
Fair, respect. Lastly, I wanted to mention Cat Janice, who is a little known pop artist. Who's recently gotten a little bit of viral traction on TikTok. She just dropped a dance track called Dance You Out of My Mind. She going into hospice. She has cancer.
I heard about this girl, yeah.
She's about to go. I don't remember how long her video said that they gave her, but she dropped this song and like gave rights to her music to her son. Because she probably won't make any more music before it happens. I listened to it and it's actually a good song. Like as long as you're into dancey poppy music, like it's actually good. It sounds like it's well produced.
What's it called?
It's called Dance You Out of My Mind. And I mean the sad story to go with it just is like the icing on the cake. So just out of respect for liking how well the song was as well, I wanted to give that a mention on here. So go stream that song. Maybe you can make some kind of a dream come true for her before she passes on. But to end things, I wanted to do a couple honorable mentions, albums that I have not gotten to listen to at all yet that dropped. Kevin Gates has a new album, Benny the Butcher has a new album, and Static X dropped a new album that I'm probably gonna listen to because what?
Isn't their lead singer's dead?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
For the
AI
record,
said, "Bring him back."
I hope so.
And also singles that were dropped recently that I haven't gotten to listen to yet. Jennifer Lopez has new music out. Justin Timberlake, Ice Spice, and Coi Leray. And that is your January monthly tune-up.
So I'm listening to this Dance You Out of My Mind.
Mm.
It is really well done.
Mm.
Not my kind of music, but like I can see people at a club dancing to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
so
It does make me want to shimmy a little bit, though.
Just a little bit. Just a little shimmy.
So for the record, Wayne Static, the former lead singer of Static X, passed away in 2017, but they did get a new lead singer. So,
How about that?
Hey, me and Devin can contribute to music. We listened to a new artist on the way to Ohio that I think that Jordi would really like.
Oh, what is it? Fucking Honey Lover, Golden Honey Badger? What was her name?
Honey
Revenge.
Honey Revenge. Yes.
I forgot about that.
They're like a
Paramore Light.
Yeah, kind of like Paramore, but definitely a little bit rockier, I'd say.
Okay.
I think you'd
And
like.
they're like a newer group.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they're new or not, but I just heard about them.
They have. It's just a 2-person band.
Okay. I'll check them out. They got some music that came out last year.
Yeah.
yeah, that was a great
Hell
segment.
yeah, brother.
I do like that segment,
I
Jordi.
enjoyed that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Hail to
Do
the
it
king.
weekly.
Brother.
Listen to music every day, all day.
It's your job now, son.
Hey, I gotta listen to the Magnus Archives.
Started listening to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History again, so.
Oh. Let's take it home. Go support the podcast. We're on Twitter at TOPTERTA, youtube.com/@TOPTERTA. Post these episodes in video form. Subscribe. Apparently, according to Devin, we hit that 50 subscriber mark.
Yeah, I actually looked right before we got on here, so.
It could be lower now. Who knows? But yeah, keep supporting the podcast. Subscribe, like, comment. We try and be entertaining, funny, knowledgeable. We're just good people. That's all we're trying to be. All right. If you're into listening, go support us on Spotify or any other podcasting platforms you like. Subscribe, follow, whatever you can. Rate the podcast 5 stars. And you know what? You can find me on the social medias at the Beast Snow.
And as always, you can find me on Twitter at wise_talk_.
Find me on Twitter, brother.
Calm down, Hulk.
@_ I'm just Jake.
Yeah, find me on Twitter at SexyDebbieB. Oh, so, Return of the King came out in 2003, right? So they must have filmed it 2002, 2001. But, 9/11 happened in 2001. So they had a hard time trying to take down Sauron's fucking, his tower without making it look like the Twin Towers. So, yeah.
Fuck. God damn it. Funny. Not funny, but funny.
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have planes in the Middle Ages.
Yeah, but towers falling.
What did they have it? Were they made out of steel beams too?
I don't know, man.
Hail Satan.
Hey, hail Satan!
So, in honor of once again, another Super Bowl I just do not care about, I'm going to bid you guys a good morning, good afternoon, Good nights. Goodbye.
Bang.
Bang.